going to work with Google Slides today, so can you guys go ahead and go to Google Slides?
Can we keep our project?
We're going to go ahead and make a new one. So how to get to Google, you can just go to your Google Classroom if you want, or you can push a new tab and click the waffle, those little dots, and click Slides. It's yellow. So click a new tab, the little plus sign up at the top. Okay. Click the little waffle. Go to Google Slides. It's yellow. Check your neighbors, see if they need help. Okay. And then our option, like we're gonna click blank slides. Okay, so the plus sign is the very first one. Alright, so now, before we add a title or anything like that, we're going to add some new slides. So sometimes we need to know why we're adding new slides. Honey, I said you need to make a new tab. You need to click the waffles. Right there. Well, your computer's not in full. That's why we don't change the settings. Push the waffle. Go to Slides. Do it one time. It's probably loading. Go to blank. Blank. Okay, so eyes on me. So sometimes we have to add new slides. Remember, we want to add more things than what's already there. So we can, up at the top, there's a plus sign. You guys see that? It looks like that?
Yes.
Okay, can you, we're going to click that to make a new slide to make our slideshow longer. Okay, so you're going to add 4 slides. So you're going to push it slowly 4 times until you have the number 4. Thumbs up when you have all 4. Over here on the left. Well, where to go? Why do you keep Xing it out? Okay, why does this keep disappearing? Let's stop changing the settings. Okay, there's a plus sign right there. You're going to click that until you see 4 right here. Is that you good? All right. Okay, so now we have 4 slides. Okay, now we have a text box. So text boxes are used to add text. Text is just a fancy word for words, to add words. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to click on the text box. So go ahead and go to your second one. It has the number 2 next to it. Okay, and where it says click to add the title, go ahead and click that. And you're going to type in the sentence, the cat ran down the road. Right, exactly what I have. The cat ran down the road.
Do we do it capital?
Exactly what I have. Make sure your space. What was it again, Skylar? So we've added a new slides. We've done a text box. Now, some of us said, do we need to put a capital letter? Did mine have a capital letter? No. So sometimes we need to go back and fix things that we've already typed. So what we are going to do is we are going to go make sure that we have a capital letter. If we don't, you're going to click the text box that you typed in, and you're going to click next to the letter that you want to change. And remember, you can backspace it. Don't delete your whole sentence. And make sure this is cat, not car. Oh. Use your mouse and click next to the R. Okay? And hold on, don't backspace because you erased your A, so put your A back. And then use your arrow to go over to the next letter. Now backspace. Okay? And if you didn't, you're going to hold that shift and type the letter to capitalize your first letter, which a lot of these already did. Good job. And do we want to write our whole sentence in capital letters? No, because look, it says, oh, that's like someone yelling at you. And if you go like on the computer over there, you guys will notice there's a caps lock button. And that means that you only have to hit it once and all your letters will be capitalized. But if you leave it on, everything you type is capital. We don't want to do that. When we have Chromebooks, we have to hold a special button to do it. But on there, you don't have to hold the button. All right, so we have the select, this arrow, okay? We want to use this to move items with the mouse. So let's say we want to move our text box around. Can you guys go ahead and click that arrow? It should already be highlighted.
I already knew how to do this.
Okay, click the arrow and then move the sentence we typed. So just move that box to the end, to the bottom of your arrow. Right here. You see this arrow? It's yellow already. So you're going to go to the edge of your text box where it's blue, and it should have four arrows when you do that. Okay, listen, eyes on me. Around your text box is a blue box. Go to the edge of that blue. Your mouse should change to 4 arrows. Thumbs up when it does that. No, I didn't say the corner. Not, okay. You want the 4 arrows right there. Just keep it right there. You want 4 arrows. Thumbs up when you have 4 arrows. Just on the, you don't want to go on a box. You want to just to go on, you want to go on the line. Just be on the line. Good, okay. And so right here, we want to click our box. Now we have our blue, and we want to be on the line where we have 4 arrows. Good? Okay, now we can just drag that to the bottom of the screen, just so that our sentence is at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so you want to be on the line, on the blue line. Not the box, nope. Back up here. Go up at the top line. Right there. Now drag it down to the bottom. Thumbs up when you've drug your words to the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfectly at the bottom, just somewhere towards the bottom. Excuse me. Can you turn the light on headphones? Perfect. Okay, so we can move things like pictures, we can move things like words. Anything we have in here, sometimes we want to move around. And so to do that, we have to make sure we have this selected. Okay, so now we can highlight text. So that means we select all the words, some of the words, and sometimes we want to do this because we want to change the size. Maybe we want to change the color, or maybe just the look. We want to change the font, okay? Or you can copy words and paste them. So let's say we want to use this sentence 3 times. We don't want to type that out 3 times. We can copy and paste it. Okay, but we are going to highlight our text. Okay, so we're going to use that same sentence. So go ahead and click in that box. Click at the end of your word at the period. Okay, and then you're going to hold your mouse and you're going to go over to the left. You're going to click the mouse and you're going to go all the way to the left. This should make all your words blue. Thumbs up when you've done that.
I've done that before.
Click. Okay, you have to hold your mouse and then you drag to the left.
I've done that
Okay, so you want to have, okay, we want to be right here. Why do we have so many boxes? We have a ton of boxes. I don't know what happened. There we go. Okay, so now you want to hold your mouse, you want to click it and go all the way to the left. Because he's got to learn how to do it, honey. Okay, I appreciate your husband, but he's got to be able to do it. Okay, so we want to be up by the period. Click your mouse and go all the way to the left. You want to hold the click. click, and then drag. There we go. Did you get it? Because okay, now try it. There we go. Okay, so just make sure it's highlighted blue, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna change the font. So the font, yours says, right now, yours says Arial, right here. Says Arial, okay? You can click that, you can click the arrow right next to the word Arial, and you can choose whatever font you would like. Okay? Well, here it says Arial. You can click that arrow and change your font. Click the arrow, yep, and then you can choose whatever font you like. Okay, click that arrow. Thumbs up when you have your font changed and you're ready.
There's no Arial.
Because you're not in the box, you have to be in the box. Now you have to click your text to be able to have that. There you go. But your words aren't selected. You have to select your words again. Remember how we selected them and made them blue? You have to do that again. Did you change yours? Good. Is that the ones you want? All right. Yes, sir. Okay, so sometimes we can just push cancel. And you can go back here. You don't want to click this one. You want to come down here. You can leave it Arial if that's the one you like.
Yeah, because I want Arial.
Mhm.
Arial.
And if you just leave it, you can just click out of the drop down menu. All right. Okay, so sometimes we want to make it look more fun to read. Sometimes we want our words to be easier to read. So that's why we change our font. Okay, Dr. Hidden. All right. Now, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to change the size of it now. Okay, so you're going to select your font again. You want to change it all to blue again. You want to select all your words. And you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to click right here. So you can either make it smaller with the minus button, bigger with the plus button. I want you guys to change it to the number 32. So you can either type the number 32 or, look right here, your period and your D isn't selected. Or you can push the plus sign until you get to 32.
I got it. I did it.
Uh-oh, what happened? Hold on, you deleted some.
Hey,
And so if we mess up, we can push this undo button.
mine's the giant cartoon one.
Alright, so we need it to be at the end. Now click and select.
Redo.
Okay. Uh-oh, do it again because you're forgetting your T, so you gotta start over. Come select again. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, this is why sometimes using two fingers will help. You can click with this finger and move with this finger.
Oh my god.
So click with this finger. Move with this finger. So click, move. There you go. Now you're gonna type in the number 32. 32. Is everybody's 32?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
32 is not on that list, and you actually have to type it or you have to push the plus sign, guys. Oh, Skylar, we clicked out of the. We gotta delete this. We gotta type the number 32 in the size box. So select that again. So click. You don't want the 4 arrows when you do it. You want the little this thing. Okay. Click, and then drag with your left finger. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Now come up here in that box with the number. Type 32. And push enter. There we go. Alright. Now, let's say that we want to be able to look at something a little closer, we can zoom in and out. So we can make our, if it's too small and you want to be able to, like, your eyes are kind of tired, you want to make it bigger, you can. Or if you have a lot on there and you want to zoom out to make it smaller, you can. Okay, so we're going to practice playing around with that. So you see that little magnifying glass? It's up next to that little arrow we've already used. There's a little magnifying glass. Okay, I want you to try 60%. So click it and then click the magnifying glass and then try the arrow. There we go. Okay, okay, try 50%.
Miss Pope, it just deleted my sentence.
I don't think it did. What percentage is on? Go back to your magnifying glass. Okay, now click 100.
Click 100. Now we're clicking 100.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay. Okay, let's exit out. Okay. Now, don't type in a number. Try 50, and then try 100, and then try 200. See what it does.
I already tried.
Yeah, if your themes box pops up, you can just exit out of it. Like over on the right, Riley, exit out of that. You don't need that. Exit out of that. What? Yes, exit out of that. You don't need that part. Anyway. Okay, don't worry about that. We're on the magnifying glass. Magnifying glass is next to the arrow. Okay, now go and click the magnifying glass. And 100% is where we're usually at. That's what it usually looks like. So let's make sure we go back to 100%. Kirsten, go back to 100%, please. That way ours is back to normal. So click the magnifying glass. Click 100%. Exit out of that box. Click the magnifying glass. Click 100. Okay, your settings are exactly like Riley said. You guys gotta stop playing with things. Actually, what I want you guys to click the arrow and then click fit. The first option, or click the magnifying glass arrow and click fit. It's the first option. There we go. Now it looks back at like normal, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Now we're gonna insert an image. We've done this a few times before, but we're going to do it again. So to do this, we're gonna use the word. Let's use the word cat. Okay, we're gonna find a picture of a cat. So to do that, you're going to click on this little box up here. Yep. It's right next to the T box. You're gonna click search the web.
Yes, I will.
And you're going to type in cat. And then okay. Go ahead and pick the cat. And we're going to double click it. And that'll insert it in there. Or you can click it once and click insert. Click your magnifying glass arrow. Nope, the magnifying glass arrow. The arrow, honey. Click fit. There you go. You have to click the picture and push and click insert. Right there, you gotta click insert. Oh, it just went away. I don't know where it went. Honey, click the word insert. Bless you. Alright, everybody should have a cat inserted. Alright. why is our slide so big? Remember I said click the magnifying glass and click fit. The first one. There you go. Alright. So we've inserted a picture and we've had lots of practice with that. Yes.
Where did it go? Get small.
No, it's okay. We're not going to do that today. Alright. Now we're going to insert a shape. So sometimes we want to insert shapes or draw a picture, and we can change the color. So this just helps our slide look even better. So we're going to practice adding a shape now. So we just did the image. We just did this box. Now we're going to do this box with a circle and a square. Okay? I want you to insert a circle, a square, and a rectangle. So you're going to go to the shapes. Click the square. Do a square. It's the very first one. Yep. It's the very first one. Okay? And what you guys have to do is you guys will have to click and drag. Click just on your slide, click and drag. Once you click this one, now click and drag. Okay, so go to your slide. Listen. Go to your slide. It has 4 arrows, correct? On your mouse. Click and drag. Just click. Okay, listen. Don't try to click words. Don't try to click pictures. Just click somewhere on your slide. I didn't say click by your words. That wasn't where your slide was, Kirsten. Now you have to go back to it. The square is the very first one. Go back to insert shape. Okay, Catherine, do a circle now. The very first one. You have to go to insert and then do the square again. The shape. Do the shape box. Shape. The square. Now click somewhere in the white spot, the white part. Yep, click and drag. There you go. Okay, now do a circle. And then do a square, or then a rectangle. Okay, you need a circle. Do it again, do a circle. And then a rectangle.
What does a rectangle look like?
It's a square, but when you drag it, when you click, you just have to drag it longer.
There it is. And is this a square? Oh,
And then you can play around with those the little squares on the edge of your shape and make it bigger, make it smaller, make it longer.
I cannot find it.
And you just have to click the square again. And then now you just click and drag longer. Okay, now just make it a rectangle. There you go. Touch your nose if you have 3 shapes. You have to insert the square again, and then you just have to make it look like a rectangle. Are you listening? You have to insert the square again. You just leave it somewhere. Just wherever. And then you just make it look like a rectangle by using those squares on the edge. Click one of the squares around the edge. No, use your mouse. Use your mouse. Drag it down. Now it's a rectangle. Good. What? No, insert a square since you made that one a rectangle. Maybe you want to insert a star. Maybe you want to do an arrow. Just go play around with those while you're waiting. So you can go back to the shape box and you can see what other shapes there are. Alright, so we've done a picture, we've done a text box, we've done shapes, we've changed our text. Let's see what's next. Alright, we're going to copy something. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to click your circle. Touch your ear when you click your circle. Touch your ear when you click your circle. That's not your ear. Your ear. Okay? Who's got their Okay, click your circle. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to push, we want to make 2 of them without we want them the same exact size without having to make another one. We're going to copy it, okay? So what you guys are going to do is you're going to push Control C. So you're going to hold Control. It's the very bottom left button. You're going to hold it. Hold Control. You can hold as long as you want. And then push Z. Push C. C. Yep. Okay, now wait, just wait. So now it's copied. Now it's on the computer. Now we have to get it to show up now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to paste it. That means we're gluing it back on. So now push Control again. Control C is copy. Control V is paste.
Oh, yeah, copy.
Now you should have 2. Do you have 2?
Yeah.
If you don't, push Giselle. If you don't, push Control C again, and then push Control V.
I got so many.
They can get 2. There you go. Okay.
It was typing.
Oh, okay. Okay. We just want to have this like that. Okay. So push Control C. So hold Control C. Okay. Now push Control again. V. Oh, hold on. There we go. And yours did the letters too. Everybody got 2 of the same shape? Very good. And so sometimes, let's say we're writing something. I don't want to write the same sentence 100 times. You can copy it and paste it as many times as you need. Like right here, they did 3 glue bottles. If you need 40 of the same shape, you could do it 40 times. Okay. Oh, we get to rotate ours. So go ahead and click your picture. I want you to click your picture. Yeah, but a circle we can't really tell, can we? So do something you can tell. Do something that's the square, or do your text, or do your picture. Up at the top, Catherine, thank you for not interrupting. There's a blue dot. So here's the square. There's a blue dot. You want to click that blue dot. If your picture's too big, you can do something else. And click that blue dot and then just drag it around and it turns your picture. Or it turns your shape. Now click back in there. There you go. So you can make it sideways, you can make it upside down, you can just make it tilted a little bit. Not right this second, hold on, okay? So Zion, click your blue dot. Nope, use your mouse. Now drag it. You have to click, nope, you have to click and drag. There you go. Good. Alright, we're going to do one more thing. Alright, we've all done that before. We're not going to go over that. Alright, so we're going to change. Let's click your favorite shape that you put on there. Touch your forehead when you clicked your favorite shape.
I have my favorite shape.
Touch your forehead when you've done your favorite shape.
I pick a favorite shape.
Alright, we're going to change some of the things about our shape. Maybe I want to change the color. Maybe I want to change the border, the dark line around it. Okay, so we're going to change each of these things. To do that, we're going to click right here. You're going to click this little paint bucket. Okay, choose what color you want that to be. I will let you decide. Okay. Touch your shoulder when you have your color. Click one of your shapes. Okay. Now click the paint. Riley, will you show them where the paint bucket is? Right there. Now click your color. Okay, so we changed the color of our shape. Now I want to change the border of my shape. So you see that paint bucket? Click the pencil next to the paint bucket. This is going to change the color around the shape. So go ahead and choose a different color. Make sure they're pretty different because you want to be able to see them. Click the pencil next to the paint bucket. You have to click your shape again. You shouldn't have clicked out of your shape. Now click that pencil next to the bucket. Good, now click a different color.
I clicked it, but nothing happened.
Is your shape pink? If you want, if your shape and your border and your outside is the same, you won't be able to see it. They have to be two different colors.
I see mine.
Good.
Can I make
Okay.
mine?
Touch your eyebrow when you have changed your outside color.
It's not really doing anything.
Okay, choose a different outside color then.
Why can't I see my outside?
If you have a red and you choose a red, you're not gonna be able to see it. If you have blue and you choose blue, you're not gonna be able to see it. Okay? Alright, well let's see. We're gonna try something else. Make sure your shape is selected. Is everybody's shape selected? Okay? No, we're not changing shapes. Okay? Next to the pencil is a whole bunch of lines. Will you click those lines? And then I want you to choose 12. Look at the outside of your shape. Now can you see your colors? Yeah. So that changed the thickness of the line. We're going to change one more thing. We're going to change what that line looks like. So next to those lines are dotted lines. Do you see those?
Yeah.
Click those dotted lines. Okay? And then choose whichever one you would like. Don't do the solid one. Don't do the first one because that's what it already is.
Okay.
Do something else. And then look at your line now. Click out of your shape and see what it looks like.
I need to.
And if you wanted to change it again, you can click your shape again and go back and change it. Maybe you don't like your colors, you can change your colors. As I make your shape bigger so you can see it better. Yeah, make sure you're clicking exactly on there. Alright, so later today maybe we can change our shape some more, maybe add some more shapes. But that's all we're gonna do right now. But maybe later we can play around with it some more. Is that okay? Alright, perfect. Go ahead and exit out.
How do you